So here we're talking true hip. These are some easy exercises you can do at home, pregnancy or not, to help tackle and get some mobility in that hip. So number one, you're going to start with the inner thigh muscles or the adductors. So feet about sumo squat length apart. You're going to get nice and low. If you're pregnant, you can even hold on to something. So get here so you've got something to stabilize yourself with. And then you can turn and sink into it, open up those hips, rotate those legs inward so that you can get more of that stretch in the inner thigh and really work to open up those hips and whatever feels comfortable for you. Next, you can bring it down to the floor, and this is called 90-90 knees. So the idea is you want your knees at 90-degree angles. So you're gonna make, again, 90 degrees with the knees, and then you're gonna rotate from side to side. And you should be able to do this. If this is tight or not manageable, it's something you really wanna work on. Again, getting that mobility. If you have belly, you can still do this if it's comfortable for you. Next, same thing with the inner thigh muscles. This is an easy way to do it one at a time, or if you're feeling a little unstable the other way. So you're gonna get up on one knee, the other leg's gonna go out, and then you can sink into it that way. And you can really drop in with the pelvis, get a nice deep stretch in that adductor on one side. Point the toe if that feels good for you. And then same thing, other side. Make sure your pelvis is up and high too. You don't wanna be down here. You're not gonna feel the stretch the same way. Bring it up, drop it down, sink into it, and you'll get that nice stretch in that inner thigh and that groin and that hip area. Next, and you can use a medicine ball and or a foam roller if you have one. I don't have one right now, so for demonstration purposes, we're gonna use this. It's a little too squishy. But what you're gonna do is get into a little frog leg stance. This knee's gonna go up, and what you're gonna do is literally just roll one hip at a time. So in this case, I'm working the right hip, and I'm gonna use my roller and or my medicine ball to get some mobility in that hip joint. Same thing, other side. Bring that knee up, and if I have a belly, I've still got room here to work. Roll that hip out, get that mobility in through that hip joint in there. And last but not least, you know we love the psoas muscle rather. So pregnant mamas, you're gonna stabilize yourself on something. If you're not pregnant, you can be in the free space, 90 degrees with the knee. You're not lunging, you're dropping forward with the pelvis, get that stretch in that psoas. This hand goes here to stabilize, and you're gonna look over and away. Hang out here for a minute, and then what I want you to do is use that arm to bring that leg and open up that hip. Really get some mobility. You can even dip forwards and back, just get things moving. And then same thing other side. Drop in, use your arm, open up that hip, get some mobility in through there. Hope you found that helpful.